Okay, I want to do you all must do every day must do objective question. Rate of reaction something that divide. Okay, the quantity of the substance or reactant or product divide with time. Time should be per second lah. It should be per second. So you all should have a second time. So here got time. So here no time, no time. So no time. So the answer A. Any question? Okay, we go for second question. Okay, try to do. This one we got learn. Okay, so I just take the trial question. Hi, Santosh. Okay, try to put your answer. If one person done, you just angkat tangan, so I will discuss. Okay, Arwin, very fast. Except, okay, then. Okay, ammonium phosphate. What is the formula of ammonium ion NH4?
NH4 plus.
Ammonium, phosphate, ion phosphate, PO4,
PO4 3 minus.
3 negative, 3 minus, right? So you guys do what? Here got 1 right, magnitude of charge 1 right, throw only. 1 negative, 1 positive, all throw. Then you do what? You do like this, rapatkan first, then the 3 you just put here. So when you put here, nampak cacat, open bracket, close bracket. Okay, open bracket and just close the bracket if nampak cacat. So the answer will be this one lah, C lah. Okay, correct. See, why got 2 answer, Arvind? Not C, D. Answer is D.
D, sir.
NH4.
Yeah.
Okay, answer D. Okay.
The other one is ammonium, right, sir?
Ammonia.
Ammonia.
Ammonia. Okay, now look at this one. The safety equipment. Chapter 1 must memorize. Chapter 1 got few things I will discuss later. Safety equipment. This one is known as what? Is known as fume chamber. In BM, we call keboka wasap. Okay, fume chamber is used to handle the chemical reaction that release poisonous gases. Poisonous gases like chlorine, bromine gas, or iodine gas, fluorine gas, chloroform, ammonia, pungent smell gas, all these. And
So,
also the,
this one, all the highly volatile gases also they use this one.
highly volatile gases is known as ammonia gases, all that lah. All the poisonous
Okay.
gases, you must handle the experiment in fume chamber and the experiment that causes combustion. Pembakaran. Okay, also you need to handle in fume chamber lah. But if in school memang kita tak buat lah, satu je fume chamber. If you handle in university all, you have to handle in fume chamber. So only this one very famous, for this year SPM. So make sure remember. Okay, so the answer carry out experiment that release toxic vapor, combustion and pungent smell. All right. So ingat Okay, next one. You all try first. Okay, so we try to answer this question. So remember this one, P, all right, P, the atas will be nuclear number. This is atas nuclear number, bawah is proton number. So what is mean by nuclear number? Total number of protons and neutrons present in an atom. Must put atom, so nucleon number nucleon. Okay, so the nuclear number, what is the formula to calculate nuclear number? You must remember P plus N, proton plus N. Okay, neutron. So R, the proton number is 19 and the number of neutron is 20. So that will be 39. So very easy this one. All these questions cannot get wrong. Okay, next we go for this. If done, one person angkat tangan. Okay, done ready, right? Okay, fine, right. Okay, so SN, okay, is tin, antimony SB, copper Cu. Okay, so this is alloy. Alloy is a mixture of only two or more element in which the major element or main element is a metal. You guys must remember three alloy, very important. Number one, you must remember bronze. Okay, number two, you must remember brass. Bronze kita panggil gangsa, brass kita panggil loyang. Okay, this bronze and brass, please remember the main element copper. One more, the normal element or minor element. So, kamu ambil Z, kamu letak Zn, tukar tempat. Okay, tukar tempat, switch the place. Here you take the S, you put Sn is tin, you tukar tempat. Okay, so bronze is made up of copper and Sn. Tin, brass is made up of copper and zinc. And one more you must remember, okay, steel. Okay, steel. Steel is made up, kaluli dalam bahasa Melayu, is made up of iron plus carbon. Okay, so number one done, number two done, number three done. Okay, and one more last one, SPM. So I cannot memorize everything. So SPM, please memorize this one. Okay, next one is called stainless steel. Stainless steel is made up of what? What do you guys do? You take the steel, you put here. Iron plus carbon tambah chromium tambah nickel. Okay, objective question. So stainless steel is made up of what? Iron, carbon, chromium, nickel. All right, any question? Okay, for it. Okay, and this one, when you FSN main element, 95%, and SB is a minor element, 35, and one more, they put it this right. This is called pewter. Pewter is used to make souvenir. Alright? So, kamu dah belajar 5. But in the exam, must memorize bronze, brass, steel, and stainless steel. These are the things will come out. Okay? So, must memorize. Okay. So, later watch recording and copy down everything. So, you're going very fast. I don't understand. So, you remember this one. Bronze. Okay? And you put here brass. Bronze is made up of what main element? Okay, unsur utama copper. Minor element you ambil Zn, so Zn is zinc, right? Switch the place. Here Sn, switch the place. That's all. Steel. Okay, steel kaluli is made up of what? Iron plus carbon. Okay, and one more, stainless steel. Stainless steel is used to make kitchen cutleries, all that. Also is used to make what? Surgical instrument. Okay, can I? So it's made up of what? Iron plus carbon. Dari mana dapat? You just remember this one and you add two more substance, chromium and nickel. Settle. Any question? No question, Okay, so we go for next one. Isotope must memorize. Last year came out hydrogen 3, SPM. Okay, Nikhil, give me the answer.
The answer D, sir.
Answer D. Very good, boy. Very good. Very good. Okay, so remember the one used to treat cancer cell. Cancer cell. Okay, what are the isotope used to treat cancer cell? Please remember it is known as what? Cobalt 60. All right, so number one done. Number two, very important for this year SPM. You must remember dah 6 tahun, 5 tahun lebih dah tak keluar. 2021 until 2025. Tak keluar is phosphorus 32. Phosphorus 32 is used to study, untuk mengkaji. Study the plant. Plant what? Plant metabolism. That's all. Sodium 24 is used to study detect underground pipe leakage. So make sure memorize. Can I? Underground pipe leakage to determine the age of fossil, to study the plant metabolism, to destroy cancer cell. Okay, can I? Okay, we go for next one. This type of question very easy, but a lot of students struggle on this part. Okay, seashell. Okay, seashell ataupun they show corals. Okay, ataupun they show you eggshell or animal shell. Okay, all this is made up of what? Please remember calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. What is the formula of calcium carbonate? CaCO3 is made up of what? Calcium plus carbon, okay, plus oxygen. These are the three any elements that used to make calcium carbonate. So your answer should be calcium, carbon, oxygen. Answer B. Okay, this is very easy one lah, can I? Okay, all done. Okay, we go for next one. Objective question semua kena betul eh. Okay, now. Ini lama tak keluar. Tengok siapa boleh jawab. This is last year Terengganu paper trial paper. Ah. Abhishek, wanna try? Abhishek? Afika? Faid? Inman? Nikhil. Okay, Nikhil, answer.
So is answer D, sir.
Answer D, able to form
Colored
colored
compound.
compound. All right, so this one very simple, you know. When they use any catalyst, okay, form complex ion, please remember this is under special characteristic of what? Special characteristic of this element from group 3 until 12 is known as transition metal, logam peralihan. Their special, okay, special characteristic, mesti hafal the special characteristic of transition element. Number one, they show what? They show different oxidation. Different oxidation number pengoksidan yang berbeza. Number two, they form what? They form, okay, they form colored, okay, colored ion or colored, okay, colored compound. Okay, must memorize all this company. Number three, they form what? They form complex ion. Okay, ion complex. Okay, complex ion. And the last one, okay, last one, they show what? They act as catalyst. These are the four special characteristics of transition metal. They shows different oxidation number. They form colored ion. They form complex ion. Okay, they act as catalyst. These are the special characteristics of transition metal. Here they already give you two, catalyst and complex ion. One more you have to find. Ini semua tak boleh. Soft solid group 1. Low melting point is non-metal. Unable to conduct electricity is non-metal. They form colored ion compound. Okay, and please memorize this one. Okay, copper 2 ion, transition metal ion, it form ion. What color? Blue color ion. Iron 2 ion, iron 3 ion. Must memorize. And one more, chromium 3 positive ion. Okay, ini kena hafal. Okay, can I? Okay, iron 3, iron 2 is what color? Green color. Okay, iron 3 is what color? Brown. Chromium 3 is what color? Green color. So in the exam, what type of question can come out? Which of the following ion can form green color ion? So please remember these two. Okay, can I? So this one must memorize. Okay, later watch recording and copy down the notes. Can I? Okay, so I go for next one. So soalan number 9. Okay, this one every year will come out in trial paper, you know. SPM belum pernah keluar. So we try. Siapa nak jawab, angkat tangan. Santosh, you want to try? Why, Nikhil, today what happened, Nikhil? Highly. Okay, Santosh, answer. Santosh.
Sir.
You're thinking what?
C,
Answer
sir.
what? D.
C. C.
Okay, B. Okay, answer B. We check. Okay, so when you see here got one pair, two pair of electron. Okay, one pair, satu pasangan, dua pasangan. Two pairs of electron. This is called what? Dua pasangan. Two pairs of lone pair. Answer C. Okay, answer C. Okay, two pairs of lone pair of electron. Lone pair of electron. Lone pair of electron means the electron. Okay, memang tak diguna oleh siapa dia oxide atom. And you must memorize hydrogen ion. Why hydrogen ion very reactive? Please put in your mind why hydrogen ion very reactive. Bila saya zoomkan dia, okay, zoomkan hydrogen ion, sini ada charge positif, ini nucleus dia, this is first shell, inside the first shell no electron. Okay, hydrogen ion tiada electron dalam first shell. So what happened? This hydrogen ion need how many electron? 2 electron. Kenapa dia perlukan 2 electron? To achieve duplet electron arrangement. That's why it will go and actively find electron. That's why hydrogen in the acid very reactive. So sekarang dia tak ada electron So what happened? Hydrogen akan tanya, boleh tak saya ambil electron ini? Pasangan electron. So it will take the pasangan electron from oxide atom and the pasangan electron come from one atom only. Okay, which is this atom. So the pasangan electron share come from one atom only. This bonding is called what bonding? Dative bond, not hydrogen bond. So your answer should be B. Santos, B lah. Okay, can I? Any question? Any question? No question. Ionic bonding, please remember the electron bonding form through what funny method? Transfer of valence electron. Dative bonding, the sharing pair of electron come from one atom only. And mesti ada hydrogen ion. Okay, can I? Okay, last one. We go for last one. Okay, soalan nombor 10. So, saya score 10/10. Okay. So in the exam, you guys also must score 10/10. Okay, we go for last question. Siapa nak jawab soalan ini? Those want to try can angkat tangan. Abidin, want to try?
Boleh. Tengah tengok soalan.
The diagram 7 shows the apparatus setup, okay, for transfer of valence electron, U-tube cell. Right? Okay, dah tengok ni kan? So here they give you what? SCD5, okay, potassium manganate 7. Okay, what is the role of SCD5 potassium manganate 7? Act as what agent? Act as oxidizing agent. Kena hafal. Oxidizing agent undergo what reaction? Reduction. Kalau ini oxidizing agent, the solution Z will be what agent? It should be reducing agent. Reducing agent saya nak kamu hafal berapa? You kena hafal 3. 3 kena hafal. So number 1 Ki solution. Number 2 iron 2 sulfate solution. Number 3 all the more electropositive metal like zinc, magnesium. Ki solution, KBr solution, KCl solution all same. So you sudah hafal ini pun sama. NaI solution, NaCl solution or NaBr solution. All same lah. Okay, can So now you try to answer. Tak apa, saya jawab untuk Abidin lah. Chlorine tak boleh. This is oxidizing agent. Okay, can Potassium bromide. Potassium bromide, Ki solution, KCl solution. KCl solution, all reducing agent. So, ini boleh. So, bila tak ada dua, potong. Okay, ada dua. Yang mana tak ada dua, potong lah. Just cancel this one. This one cancel, this one cancel. Okay, next one, iron 2 sulfate. Iron 2 sulfate. So, here you see, iron 2 sulfate is a reducing agent. So, answer, okay, 2 and 3. Okay, any question? Okay, so you have to do more questions so until you all can get answer. Okay, we go for today's lesson, carbon compound. Okay, objective question done, carbon compound. Okay, carbon compound. Okay, so this chapter you will see you have to memorize a lot lah. Okay, can I memorize a lot? Okay, you can use my book. Okay, you can use the my book once you already finish all this carbon compound. Okay, and do the question. Okay, now we go for carbon compound. Okay, carbon compound ramai di ni ramai tak tahu benda ni tahu. Tak diajar. I want you all to memorize this. Carbon compound, we have two type of carbon compound, you know. Okay, carbon compound, we have two type of carbon compound. Okay, I do like this. Okay, number one, we will learn organic carbon compound. Okay, organic carbon compound. We will learn this, but okay, the beginning stage, okay, you must memorize this one also. Inorganic, okay, inorganic carbon compound. This one in A level or foundation in science, you will learn lah. Okay, carbon compound. Okay, for your level, you must remember which of the following is inorganic carbon compound. Example only. So we check this one, we finish up ni, kita buang terus tong sampah lah. Okay, inorganic carbon compound is not obtained from living things. Okay, organic means dia dapat daripada living things. Inorganic carbon compound, it contain carbon, ada carbon dalam tu, but it's not obtained from living things. Then dapat dari mana, sir? It's obtained from earth minerals, daripada bumi, or it's obtained from what? Earth atmosphere. Okay, atmosphere. And one more, in the compound. In the compound, the percentage of carbon. The percentage of carbon, if you calculate the percentage of carbon, it will be low. Okay, so inorganic carbon compound, sebatian carbon yang bukan organik, okay, tidak didapati daripada benda hidup. Dia didapati daripada bumi ataupun daripada lapisan atmosfera, dan peratus karbon dalam sebatian itu adalah rendah. Which of the following example of inorganic carbon compound? Number one, please remember carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, okay, already exists in the earth atmosphere. Dia boleh masuk badan kita. Dia boleh keluar badan kita through exhalation process, right? Dia boleh masuk badan, okay, plant, okay, through what photosynthesis, right? Tetapi it's not produced by our body. Okay, it's already in the atmosphere, 0.03 percentage. One more, carbon monoxide in the atmosphere. Calcium carbonate, you see I got carbon, is obtained from what? Earth mineral, from the limestone, okay, from the calcite stone, from the corals, all that. Okay, understand? Okay, and these are the three examples you have to memorize for exam. Any question? One more, silicon carbide. Silicon carbide. Okay, silicon carbide. These are the example of earth minerals. Pernah keluar dalam trial 19 something like that. They ask which of the following inorganic carbon compound. Look at here. Which of the following substance is organic carbon compound? Organic carbon compound, that means you must memorize inorganic. Any organic. Okay, organic. Carbon, tungsten carbide is organic. Okay, any organic. Which of the following substance is an organic carbon compound? Okay, ethyl propanoate, organic. Okay, tungsten carbide. Okay, tungsten carbide is non-organic. Calcium carbonate dapat daripada bumi. Okay, carbon monoxide dapat daripada atmosphere bumi. So answer A. Any question? Any question? So you must memorize. Okay, this one. So I put here, you all just copy down the answer. This one. Okay, so which of the following inorganic carbon compound? Calcium carbonate, carbon dioxide, calcium carbonate, silicon carbide, tungsten carbide, all these. Okay, any question? No question. So ini sudah siap. Only this part you have to remember. Okay, nah? Okay, the major part that we will learn is organic carbon compound. Okay, organic carbon compound ini kena hafal is obtained from what? Obtained from living things. Living things. And the main sources obtained from living things. Kalau dalam exam dia tanya what is the main sources of organic carbon compound. Inman, you already learned at school, right? So what is the main sources? Inman. Anyone?
Sir.
Okay, never mind, it's okay. So what is the main sources of organic carbon compound? If they ask in the exam, your answer should be petroleum. Petroleum. After millions of years, the plankton, sea creatures, or animals, they will bury it under the ocean and they will go deep under the ocean, under the sediment, and the last layer will be non-porous layer. Non-porous layer. Inside the non-porous layer, they will form what? Crude oil. Crude oil, petroleum is made up of living things and this is the organic compound. The petroleum kita ambil, kita tukar dia kepada petrol, kita tukar dia kepada natural gas, kita tukar dia kepada alcohol, kita tukar dia kepada ester, we tukar dia kepada carboxylic acid. Okay, the main sources of organic carbon compound, if in the exam they ask, it is made up of petroleum. Petroleum. One more, you can take natural gas. And last one, coal, arang. These are the main sources of carbon compound. Any question? Ini boleh keluar dalam exam. And this organic carbon compound, obtained from, living things. Dapat daripada living things. Sea creatures. Okay. Any questions so far? In your body also a lot of organic compound. Starch, organic compound. Carbohydrate, organic compound. In your body also ada apa? Fat, fatty acid, all that is organic compound. Amylase, protease, lipase, all that is organic compound. Okay, nah? Okay, copy down this. Okay, point number 3. Point number 3, why is organic carbon compound? The percentage of carbon. Okay, peratus carbon in the organic carbon compound. Carbon compound is higher. Sangat tinggi. Okay, what percentage sir? The carbon atom, dia punya peratus bila you kira dia sangat tinggi. So it should be high. Any question? Okay, so what you have to remember for introduction section, organic carbon compound obtained from what? Living things. Kalau dikeluar lah. Okay, what is the main sources of organic carbon compound? You put petroleum, natural gas, coal. Okay, kena petroleum, gas asli, atau arang. Okay, kena. Okay, and organic compound ni peratus carbon inside the organic compound is all I. Okay, sangat tinggi. Kena. Any questions so far? No question, eh? So we divide the organic compound into their family. Family. Family means what? They classify, classify the organic compound. They classify or they grouping the organic compound with what? With chemical, chemical properties, with chemical properties with same general formula arm into one family. And that family is called what? Homologous series. Okay, if in the exam they ask what is homologous series, in the exam pernah keluar what is known as homologous series. Homologous series means you kena tulis macam ni, organic compound. Sebatian organic. Okay, with same chemical properties. Same chemical properties, comma, same general formula. Okay, formula arm. General formula nanti kita hafal, kena hafal. General formula. Formula are classified into same family. Okay, are classified, dikelaskan. Classify into same family, and this is known as homologous series. Okay. So you're going very fast, lah, sir. I don't understand, lah, sir. Okay, I repeat again. Organic compound obtained from what? Living things. Daripada benda hidup. What is the main sumber utama organic sebatian organic carbon. Sumber utama main sources petroleum, natural gas, coal. If you put that, you already score 1 or 2 marks. Okay, can I? Okay. What is homologous series? Okay, the organic compound sebatian organic with the same chemical properties, same general formula are grouping or they classify into same family dalam keluarga yang sama. Okay, and that is called series homolog. In English, we call what? Homologous series. Any question? Any question? No question. Okay, we go for the sources. You guys already know what is the main sources, right? Main sources of organic compound. Organic compound. Main sources of organic compound is known as what? Petroleum. Okay, petroleum. Petroleum lain tau. Okay, petroleum adalah satu liquid yang ada banyak byproduct. Inside the petroleum, when we refine the petroleum, when we process the petroleum, it can turn into natural gas, cooking gas, and it can turn into petrol, fuel for light vehicle. It can turn into diesel, fuel for heavy vehicle. It can turn into kerosene, fuel for jet and jet and aircraft lah. Okay, so the raw material is called petroleum. Petroleum is the main sources of organic carbon compound. Okay, the petroleum they do what? They refine the petroleum into byproduct. Okay, how to do this one? Very simple. Remember, petroleum is break into its fraction. Okay, fraction means pecahan dia lah. Okay, fraction through what process? Okay, through we call fractional distillation method. Okay, penyulingan berperingkat. Fractional distillation method. That means the petroleum is break through fractional distillation method. So you tak aja saya tak faham lah. From the ocean, the oil and gas, they take the petroleum. So petroleum sudah masuk sini. Okay, so mereka ambil daripada dasar laut dan bawa ke satu tempat. So the petroleum sudah ada di sini. Okay, and this petroleum akan dipanaskan pada suhu yang sangat tinggi. After panaskan, the petroleum will turn into what? They will from liquid, turn into gas. They turn into gas. Then they will be flow through the tower. Mereka akan masuk ke dalam satu tower. This is called fractional distillation tower. Fractional distillation tower. Okay, inside the tower, they do what? They do cooling process. Cooling process according to specific boiling point. Freezing point ni So here they do what process? Boiling process. Boiling process. Okay, so dia tukar kepada liquid, tukar kepada gas. Okay, and inside the what fraction, they do what process? They do condensation process. Condensation process. Condensation process means gas will change into liquid at specific boiling point. So saya tak faham apa you ajar. Okay, saya tak faham. Okay, ini nanti kita buat Okay, kita pergi kepada ni. What is the main sources of hydrocarbon? Sources of petroleum, kita buat ni Petroleum. Okay, remember petroleum is the main sources of hydrocarbon, organic compound. Okay, petroleum is heated and they do what? Sejukan, cool. Okay, two process conducted, you must remember boiling and one more condensation. Hey, all of you understand or not? Understand? Okay, the petroleum lepas ambil, they put in the tower. What tower? This is the tower. You must memorize the tower. So here they put what? Petroleum. Mereka letak minyak mentah. Minyak petroleum mentah. Mereka do what? They panaskan. Okay, they will be heated, boiled until they turn into gas. And the gas will flow through the fraction. Okay, So what is the name of this method? So here you put petroleum is heated. After that, it's cool. Okay, what is the name of the method? The fraction of the petroleum can be separated by each petroleum fraction as its own what? Own boiling point. Apa method ini? Kita panggil fractional distillation method. Okay. Kalau dalam exam dia tunjuk gambar aja ni, what is the name of the method? Your answer, okay, put like this. Fractional distillation method. Okay. Okay. Siapa dah belajar dia punya ni? You must remember ini dapat apa, dapat apa, dapat apa, dapat apa, dapat apa, dapat apa, and the users. Okay. So here I put petroleum. All of you okay? All of you okay? Can understand? Arwin okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So fractional distillation method. Okay. Macam mana nak hafal dia punya fraction? Kamu hafal ini. Number 1. Nak. Okay. Nak. Number 2. Pak Cik nak kahwin. Kahwin dalam laman. Okay. Laman Facebook. You cannot change the order. Okay. Nak pakcik nak kahwin dalam laman Facebook. Okay. Nak means what gas? Natural gas or petroleum. Okay. Petroleum gas. Petroleum gas. And this gas is used to what? For cooking. Cooking gas. Okay. You can put cooking gas lah. Okay, or you can put what? Fuel. Fuel for cooking. You already get 1 mark. Pachi we call petrol. Petrol is used as what? Fuel for light. Okay, light vehicle. Kenderaan ringan. Okay, dia adalah minyak untuk kenderaan ringan. Okay, bahan api untuk kenderaan ringan. Okay, and we call naphtha. Naphtha is used to make a product like soap. Sorry, not soap. Okay, it's used to make what? Detergent. Okay, you punya detergent. Okay, you punya what? The dishwash. All that is made up of petroleum. Okay, detergent. Other than detergent is used to make plastic product. Even is used to make cosmetic product. Okay, your your Vaseline all is made up of naphtha. Okay. Number 2, kerosene. Kerosene. Kerosene is used as a fuel for jet. Jet or aeroplane. Aeroplane. And next one, D, dalam, we call diesel. Diesel is used as a fuel for heavy vehicle. Kenderaan berat. Okay. Any question? Okay, no, Okay, L stand for lubricating. Lubricating oil. Lubricating oil or lubricant. Lubricant oil. Okay, bila ayah kamu dah sampai masa dia akan hantar kereta untuk service, right? They will open the engine bonnet. They will change the lubricant so that the piston can move smoothly. Okay, every 5,000, every 10,000 kilometer, your father have to change the engine oil, right? It is lubricant. So lubricant means it will be lubricant for, okay, engine. Okay, engine piston lah. Okay, car lubricant oil. And the next one is fuel oil. Fuel oil, they will use as a fuel for what? Fuel for ship. Okay, kapal-kapal yang bawa kargo semualah. And last one is called bitumen. Bitumen you nampak di mana? Jalan raya. Is used to make road. Okay, is used to make what? Make tar. Tar which used in Okay, doing foundation for road. Okay, use to make what? Make road. Any question? Ini belum keluar dalam exam. Okay, tetapi trial banyak state dah keluarkan. Okay, any question so far? Okay, you want to memorize this, don't go and memorize. Okay, I already, you want to memorize this, you go to my book, the book you all got right. So, tengok muka surat mana? Muka surat ada? Nampak? I already do here. Nak paci nak kahwin dalam laman Facebook. Okay, natural gas, cooking gas. Petrol, fuel for light vehicle. Naphtha, raw material for petrochemical industry like detergent, varnish, paint, okay, plastic. Kerosene, okay, fuel for aircraft, jet, all that. Diesel, okay, all that. In the exam, macam mana bentuk soalan akan keluar tau? Dia akan bagi semua ini dipadamkan. Dipadamkan, they put X. What is X? Okay, what is X? So, you must know the name of the X. So, you write, nak paci nak kahwin dalam laman Facebook. Then, you get the answer. Any question? So, must read this one. Must read this for exam. Okay, any question? Inside the book got can okay, and after you do the book, the module you got right, you do. Okay, ini adalah country that can afford to build the fractional distillation method. But there's a few countries like Myanmar, Vietnam, Indonesia, all mereka tak ada benda ini. So they do what? They buy the raw material from the for countries. They do what? They do the cracking method. Ini kena hafal. Ini langsung tak pernah keluar. Last year MRSM paper keluar. Okay, last year MRSM paper keluar, SPM tak keluar. Okay, kena. Okay, this is one method. The country that cannot afford to do the fractional distillation method, they will do another method. Another method means mereka akan beli minyak mentah, the petroleum from the other countries. They will do what? They will do cracking method. Cracking method. Cracking method, we have catalyst cracking. We have thermal cracking. Kita ada dua jenis peretakan. Peretakan bermakin, peretakan terma. So we have two type of cracking. We call catalyst cracking. Cracking, and one more we have thermal. Thermal cracking. So ini semua tak apa ni ini semua tak payah hafal. Apa you kena hafal saya bagi tahu kemudian cracking. Ini kita panggil peretakan bermangking, peretakan cracking. Okay, what is cracking? They buy a crude oil with long chain. Ini adalah rantai panjang, mungkin ada 30 long chain of petroleum. Okay, long chain of petroleum. Okay, ini kita panggil apa? Long chain. Long chain petroleum. They buy from the country like Iran, Arab, all that lah, Arab country. Then after that, they do what? They crack. They using cracking method. Cracking method, they use catalyst. Catalyst pada suhu yang tinggi. What are the catalysts they use? They use aluminium oxide plus silicon for oxide. They add these two catalysts and mereka gunakan suhu, temperature. Temperature, dia ada suhu dia ni suhu dia. Okay, you tak perlu hafal. The catalyst, you want to hafal, hafal lah. You tak nak hafal pun tak payah hafal. Okay, when they crack, what will happen? They will get two type of hydrocarbon. One, small chain. Dia akan pecah jadi small chain alkane. Another one, small chain, ada double bond. Ada double bond, alkene. This is the one. Okay, dapat. So this alkene, they use as a petrol. Petrol, they turn into petrol, they turn into kerosene, they turn into diesel, they turn into naphtha, all that, bitumen. This alkene, they use as cooking gas, okay. One more is petrol, all that lah. Okay, ini pun you kena hafal. Any question? Any question? Dia ada equation you kena buat. Setakat ini semua faham? Nikhil faham? Arwin
sir.
can understand? Others can understand?
Can understand, sir.
Okay, so please remember the raw material to make organic compound of organic compound sumber dia petroleum. The petroleum is obtained from what? From the living things. The petroleum they show this. Yeah, they show this. This is what method? Your answer fractional distillation method. Penyulingan berperingkat. Okay, penyulingan berperingkat. Ini semua you tak payah hafal lah. In the exam, you must remember the order. The order, the function. Okay, the order nak paci nak kahwin dalam laman Facebook. Okay, natural gas or petroleum gas. Cooking, fuel for cooking. Petrol, fuel for light vehicle. Naphtha to make detergent. Plastic, cosmetic products. Kerosene, fuel for jet and aeroplane. Diesel, fuel for heavy vehicle. Lubricant, car engine oil. Okay, fuel, ship, okay, fuel bitumen is used to make tar. Okay, untuk membuat jalan raya. Itu je you hafal. Okay, any question? No, Okay, next I go for hydrocarbon. Okay, definition. I buat semua definition, tolong hafal. All the definition in this chapter. Okay, kita buat definition punya chapter ni all the definition Take a paper, write down. Take a paper, write down. After write, then we continue with the learning. Okay. I give all the definition in this chapter. Hanya 4 definition you must memorize. Okay, number 1. Definition number 1. What is mean by hydrocarbon? Hydrocarbon. They will ask in the exam. Hydrocarbon means inside the compound you have 2 atom only. One carbon, another one hydrogen. Very simple definition. Okay, ini sudah keluar tetapi you kena hafal juga untuk exam kamu. You how to put organic compound. Okay, organic compound. Very simple containing, mengandungi. Containing, you take carbon. You put here carbon atoms. Okay, and one more hydrogen. Hydrogen atoms. Okay, atoms, you tengok perkataan last kali. ON, right? You put here only. Or you want to put what? Hydrocarbon, organic compound containing carbon. Okay, containing carbon and hydrogen atom only. Any question? You take the only. Sebatian organik yang mengandungi atom karbon dan hidrogen sahaja. Sebatian organik yang mengandungi atom karbon dan hidrogen. This is very famous. So first definition done. Okay, now? Okay, definition number 2. Okay, number 2. Okay, number 2, they will ask saturated. Saturated hydrocarbon. Saturated hydrocarbon means hydrocarbon tepu dalam bahasa Melayu. Okay, sebatian hydrocarbon tepu. Satu tepu tak tepu lah. Okay, this one must remember, this hydrocarbon, carbon and hydrogen, right? Carbon and hydrogen, non-metal plus non-metal. What type of bonding present in hydrocarbon you must memorize is a covalent bonding. Covalent bond. Covalent bond ada 3 jenis bonding, you know. One is called single covalent bond, double covalent bond, triple covalent bond. Saturated hydrocarbon, very simple. The compound that contains carbon, all single covalent bond. Semua ada single. Maximum ready. Okay, maximum ready. So how to answer the definition for now? You memorize the definition. Later we do. Okay, can. Okay, so you put here how to answer this hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon containing only single covalent bond, single covalent bonds between carbon atoms, antara atom carbon. Okay, carbon atoms. Okay, that's all. Okay, macam mana nak camkan benda ni? Let's say in the exam they give you carbon single, all single. One more they give you single, suddenly got double. One more they give you one single. Okay, next one got triple. So ini A, B, C. Which one saturated hydrocarbon? Okay, saturated hydrocarbon, carbon ni. Carbon contains single covalent bond. Ini single. So this is called saturated hydrocarbon. Any question? No, Okay. In mind understand Okay, saturated hydrocarbon containing, okay, single covalent bond between carbon atom. Okay, done. Okay, definition number 3. We have total 4 definition only, must memorize. Unsaturated hydrocarbon. Unsaturated hydrocarbon, it has at least one double covalent bond or one triple covalent bond between atoms of carbon. Okay, ini je you kena hafal. Okay, macam mana nak buat dia punya definition? Very simple, you memorize, later we do one by one. Hydrocarbon, okay, you put here containing at least, sekurang-kurangnya, mesti ada perkataan ni at least, okay, one double or triple covalent bond between carbon atoms. These are the 3 definition. Number 4 later lah, yang keempat ni. So in this chapter got 3 definition. Please memorize. Hydrocarbon contain at least one double or triple covalent bond between carbon atoms. Okay, so if you want to copy the first definition, saya tunggu. Y'all copy first. Kirti, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hydrocarbon, okay, done. Okay, saturated hydrocarbon, remember in the compound you see carbon all single, one line only. All single, you just put this is saturated. You already get 1 mark. Very easy, no. If you see all single, suddenly got one double, single, suddenly got one double. This is unsaturated. You put unsaturated, you take 1 mark. Okay, or you see all single, suddenly got triple. Okay, this is unsaturated. Okay, if they are saturated hydrocarbon contains single covalent bond between carbon atoms. You take 1 mark. Ini sudah keluar SPM. Okay, ini pun sudah keluar. Okay, nah. Okay, ini belum keluar. Unsaturated hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon contains at least sekurang-kurangnya. Okay, at least one double covalent bond or triple covalent bond between carbon atoms. So ini saya tak faham lah. I don't understand. When you see the compound single, 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 suddenly here got double, or the double present here, or the double present here. Okay, this is unsaturated. What type of hydrocarbon is this? Hydrocarbon, what type of hydrocarbon? Unsaturated. Okay, or you see one single, single, kamu nampak here got triple. This is what type of hydrocarbon? Unsaturated. You see all single, single, this is saturated hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon tepu, hydrocarbon tak tepu. Okay, I'm sure you already copy all this, right? All this, right? Okay, nah. Okay. So I go for first part. Okay, copy ready, right? Okay, I go for first part. Okay, now I go for homologous series. Homologous series. This homologous series, organic compound divided into the family. Family with the same chemical properties, same general formula, same functional group, they will be placed in the family. Kita ada total berapa family? Total 6 family you have to memorize. Okay, number one, I start with number one. Keluarga number satu, kita panggil alkane. Family number one, alkane, alkana. Family number two, we call what? Alkene, alkene, alkina. Family number two, alkyne. Okay, alkuna, bahasa Melayu. Alkuna. Family number four, we call alcohol. Alcohol. Okay, family number five, we call carboxylic. Family number five, kita panggil carboxylic acid. Acid carboxylic. Okay, last family, we call ester. Okay, these are the 6 family you have to memorize. Okay, homologous series, alkane, alkene, alkyne, alcohol, okay, carboxylic acid, ester. So what I have to memorize? Number one, you kena memorize general formula. Kena memorize. General formula means formula arm. Number two, you kena hafal functional group. What is functional group? You see the structural formula, you know already this is alkane, this is alkene, this is alcohol. Bila saya tengok yang ni, I know already this is belongs to alkene. Okay, ini adalah saya tengok ni, saya dah tahu this is alkane. Bila saya tengok yang ini, I know already this is alkene. Alkene. That is why, because I see the functional group. I see the functional group. Okay, nanti you akan belajar. Sekarang kita tengok. Okay, after that, what you must memorize? Physical properties. Okay, physical properties. Ciri-ciri physical dia. Number 4, very important, chemical. Chemical properties. They can react with what? They can react with what? How to do the equation. Okay, what is the product will form? What is the observation you will get? What is the name of the new product? All that you will learn here. Okay, last one, kalau ada users, you will learn the users. These are the 5 area that you have to focus lah. Okay, nah? Okay, today I try to do these 3. Okay, if you guys already copy, you let me know. Homologous series, we got 6. Okay, Ken. Okay, 1 person angkat tangan if done. Zara, okay, Zara.
Okay, sir.
This chapter quite ni lah, you can hafal, but interesting to do ni. Okay, now we go for next part. Okay, Okay, now homologous series. Okay, next part. We have number 1, alkane. Okay, number 2, we have alkene. Tak boleh tukar nama dia tau. Kena ikut. And number 3 is alkyne. Y-N-E. Alkana, alkina, alkuna. Okay, kena. Ini perkataan dia, ejaan, you must correct. Okay, this alkane, alkene, alkyne is made up of what compound? You must remember it is made up of hydrocarbon compound. Okay, hydrocarbon compound. Hydrocarbon compound means what lah, sir? Just now kita belajar dia punya definition, right? Organic compound. Sebatian organik. Okay, that contains, mengandungi. Okay, contains what? Carbon. You ambil carbon. Carbon atoms. Okay, and one more atom. What atom? Hydrogen. Hydrogen atoms only. Okay, that means, sir, what is this lah, sir? I don't understand. Inside the compound, alkane, alkene, alkyne, you have carbon, okay, like this one. They give like this. Okay, this is what type of compound? Hydrocarbon or not? You see carbon, hydrogen only. This is called what? Hydrocarbon. Okay, alkane, alkene, alkyne later. Okay, can I? Okay, so sir, I still don't understand what you meaning by this. Okay, so you see this question. Okay, which of the following is hydrocarbon compound? They will ask in the exam. Very simple. So when you see this hydrocarbon, the compound must have carbon and hydrogen. You take ON only. Can I? So here you see got oxygen, so cannot. Here you see got oxygen, cannot. Here you see got oxygen, cannot. This one you see is made up of carbon and hydrogen. Ada benda lain tak? Tak ada. So this is number 1. Number 1 you should answer. You see here carbon, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen. Number 1 and number 2. So you choose 1 and 2. Which of the following is hydrocarbon compound? Because you know already hydrocarbon contains carbon and hydrogen only. Okay, bila ada oxygen, ada nitrogen, that is not hydrocarbon compound. Any question? So I still don't understand. Okay, nanti Okay. So kita belum mula lagi. Nanti kita buat. Okay. Can? Okay. So now you already know alkane, alkene, alkyne is hydrocarbon. Before I continue, I want you to remember these 2 points. Number 1, carbon. Okay. Carbon proton number 6. 6 is electron arrangement 2.4. Electron arrangement 2.4, and it is known as when the valence electron fall, this is known as non-metal. Tolong hafal. Carbon, dia punya susunan elektron 2.4 and carbon is non-metal. Okay, sudah hafal? Sudah hafal Okay, hydrogen, proton number 1. Dia punya electron arrangement 1. And hydrogen also non-metal. Non-metal, non-metal. What type of bonding? Please remember it is covalent bond. Sebatian covalent. Tolong ingat covalent. Covalent bond, dia punya properties apa? Kena hafal physical properties of covalent compound. Insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvent. Covalent compound takkan konduksikan electricity. Do not conduct electricity. Can understand? These 2 must memorize. And you see carbon, valence electron 4. So it has 4 valence electron. I put the 4 valence electron. That means carbon boleh bentuk 4 ikatan. Bila carbon saja, I want you to remember 4 bonding. Why? Because carbon has 4 electron. It need 4 more electron to achieve octet. Understand? Bila carbon sahaja, ini saya nak kamu hafal Okay, kena. When carbon sahaja, I want you to memorize 4 bonding. Understand? Kan hydrogen need one bonding. So one hydrogen, one hydrogen, one hydrogen, one hydrogen. Kita ambil satu contoh. Ini bila you nampak ini, apa you kena hafal. Okay, number one, it is made up of covalent bond. Okay, because non-metal, right? Number one. Number two, when other carbon hydrogen saja, this is called what compound? Hydrocarbon compound. Sebatian hydrocarbon. Understand? Number two. Okay. Number three, it is insoluble in water. Tak larut dalam air. Covalent compound, chapter 5, learn already, right? Insoluble in water, but soluble in organic solvent. So what is BM lah? Tidak larut dalam air tetapi larut dalam pelarut organik. And this compound do not have freely moving ion. Covalent compound. Okay, exists as neutral molecule. Dia wujud sebagai molecules. Okay, exists as molecule. Number 5, they do not conduct electricity. Dia takkan mengonduksikan arus elektrik. Sudah hafal? Ya, hafal Okey, saya buat carbon proton number 6. Bila proton number 6, it will the electron arrangement 2.4. It need 4 more electron to achieve octet. Okay, and bila ada valence electron 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, all these non-metal. Bukan logam. Okay, hydrogen 1 bukan logam. So bukan logam, ikatan apa? Ikatan covalent. Faham? So bila dia tunjuk gambar macam ni, carbon mesti ada 4 bonding sebab dia ada 4 valence electron. 4 ikatan. Okay, apa jenis ikatan? Covalent. Okay, bila ada carbon hydrogen saja, hydrocarbon. Properties 2 kena hafal, insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvent. Wujud sebagai molekul. Bila molekul tidak dapat mengonduksikan arus elektrik. Tolong hafal Okay, now we go one by one. Okay, I put here. Okay, ini saya pergi alkane. Alkane. Alkene. Okay, then I go for alkyne. Alkyne. What is this? Ini dipanggil sebagai apa? Homologous series. Siri homolog. So how to spell homologous series? Kena betul. L-O-G-O-U-S. Homologous series. Okay, can? Okay, can? Then you padam ini. You put here alkane. Okay, so first point you must remember is what? Their general formula. Formula ARM. In mind, what is the formula ARM untuk alkene?
CnH2n plus 1.
Okay, so general formula for alkane must memorize. Saya buat 2 kali CnH2n. Okay, I put must remember n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2. General formula. Alkene general formula CnH2n. Alkyne general formula CnH2n. Here you plus 2, right? Here you minus 2. You must memorize this. Once you put the general formula, you already score 1 mark. Okay, so you're going very fast. I don't understand. So, ulang balik. Ulang balik. Okay, what is the general formula of alkane? CnH2n plus 2. 2, Here plus 2. Okay, can? What is the general formula of alkene, sir? Alkene, you punya handwriting teruk lah, sir. Okay, so ENE. Okay, what is the general formula? Formula ARM CnH2n. What is the formula of alkuna, alkyne? CnH2n minus 2. Sir, I still blur, I still cannot understand. Can you redo again? So I do again. Okay, now y'all try to do together. Okay, so how to do general formula? CnH2n plus 2. Okay, alkene CnH2n. Alkyne CnH2n minus 2. Any question? Yeah, can I? Okay, number one, settle. General formula settle. Now I go for number two, functional group. Functional group. Functional group, Functional group, you see all the carbon. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. 4 carbon, right? All mesti single bond. Tak boleh ada satu double bond. Alkane all single covalent bond. So cara ni kalau ditanya functional group, you jangan pergi tulis. Just draw like this. Single bond. You sudah dapat satu markah. No need to go and write. Okay, no need to name. No need to write in sentences. You just do this. Okay, at least all the compound must have double bond. Single bond. Okay, at least one double bond. Itu adalah alkene. Okay, at least one triple covalent bond. This is called alkyne. So I don't understand lah when they give compound like this. They give this Okay, this is compound A. They give this one. Each carbon must have 4 bonding, and they give this is compound B. Okay, they give this one more. Okay, they give 3, right? Okay, sekarang ada 3. Okay, namakan siri homolog. Okay, state the homologous series. Homologous series of compound A, B, and C. Ini soalan dia. Okay, soalan Okay, they give A, B, C, series homolog. Okay, now anyone who want to try? Inman, you want to try? Diana, you want to try?
Sir?
You want to try, Irwin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, A.
A will be alkane.
Okay, A will be alkane. Why alkane? Arvin, check all the carbon, all single bond.
All
Okay, very
single
good,
bond,
Arvin.
yeah. Single covalent.
Okay, B.
B will be alkyne because triple covalent bond.
Okay, at least one triple covalent bond, you put alkyne. You already score
Kyne.
1 mark. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and C.
Alkene.
Okay,
Because
it will
one
be
double covalent bond.
alkene. Okay, now my second question. Write down the general formula for alkane. Anyone? What is the general formula? GF. GF means general formula. GF, general formula, GF. When you study, memang benda ni boring tau. Tapi when you already do ni, every year one structure, this carbon compound, every year one structure, one essay, 5 objective question. Last year, one essay, 5 objective question. One essay, 20 marks, Okay, so please memorize lah, kena. Okay, what is the general formula of alkane? Siapa saya panggil? Kitty, you want to try? Faik, want to try? Abhishek? Okay, siapa yang angkat tangan? Nikhil, okay, Nikhil. What is the general formula of alkane?
CnH2n plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay, what is the general formula of alkene? Santosh, want to try? Inman, you want to try?
For alkene, it's
Ah.
CnH2n.
Very good. You already score 1 mark. Okay. Alkyne? Zara? Okay, Inman.
CnH2n minus 2.
Minus 2. Okay, settle. Ini you kena hafal. Okay, tengok soalan dia. Kita tengok ada soalan. Okay, you have to basic kena hafal tau. Okay, kita tengok mana soalan. Type of bond present. Okay, look at this. Okay, I don't know lah. Type of bond, saya nak ajar. Type of bonding present in propine. Bila you nampak propine, you jangan takut tau. Propine, this is belongs to what homologous series? Alkyne, belakang punya. Belakang punya. Alkyne. Alkyne, dia ada single covalent and at least one triple covalent bond. Okay, alkyne. So you ambil the last word, alkyne. You put here, alkyne is what? Alkali hydrocarbon compound. Okay, it should have double, triple covalent bond. And at the same time, they are the single bond juga. So the answer, one single bond, one triple bond. Very specific one. Okay, ini kan. So kita ada, you tengok ni, C3H4. Dia dah bagi sini kan, H4. Okay kan, H4 kan. So you letak carbon semua single dulu. 3C single. Okay, and you already know this is alkyne. It should have one triple covalent bond. At least one triple. You nak letak depan ke belakang ke suka hati kamu. So you put belakang. Saya suka belakang this one. Okay kan Okay, sudah kan? This is what bond? Single. So one single. And this is what? One triple. So the answer D lah. Okay, any question? Any question? No, Okay, which of the following saturated hydrocarbon? Ini sekarang saya buat. Okay, kamu tengok. Okay, kita dah belajar 2 point kan? Now we go for third point. After that, you can do the one more question. Okay, so ini sudah hafal. Okay, last point, next point. Okay, then kita buat sampai physical properties. Minggu depan kita boleh buat dia punya chemical equation. Minggu depan saya boleh habiskan alkane, alkane. Then minggu satu lagi saya boleh habiskan alcohol, carboxylic acid. Then we do question. Okay, now we go for third point. Okay, this one wajib hafal. Okay, third point, very important. Okay, they ask what type of hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon. What type of hydrocarbon? You know already this alkane, alkene, alkyne. I already put here. These three is made up of hydrocarbon. So what is hydrocarbon? Inside the compound ada carbon dan hydrogen sahaja. No other element. Oxygen tak ada, nitrogen tak ada, semua tak ada. Okay. And you must remember, okay, I need alkane. Now I got alkane. Alkane is known as what type of hydrocarbon? Please memorize alkane full ready. Alkane full. So this is called saturated hydrocarbon. When you see all single bond this, single bond okay, single bond, all single bond, you kena hafal 3 benda. Okay, first benda, you kena hafal dia perbuat daripada hydrogen and carbon only. So this is hydrocarbon. Okay, hydrocarbon. Second point, this is made up of single covalent bond. Single, ini single kan? This is belongs to what homologous series? Alkane. Third point, what is the general formula? General formula CnH2n plus 2. Okay, sudah hafal. Fourth point, what is the type of hydrocarbon? When single bond, it is known as saturated hydrocarbon. Ini je you kena hafal untuk ni. Okay, okay, so remember alkane saturated, but this alkene and one more alkyne. Both of these is called unsaturated. Unsaturated hydrocarbon. So what is mean by saturated hydrocarbon? Saturated hydrocarbon means the organic compound that contains single covalent bond between carbon atoms. Okay, that is saturated. Tadi definition dah buat kan? You baca balik. Okay, unsaturated hydrocarbon means what? Organic compound, you mesti ada at least. Ini you tak tulis, tak ada markah. At least one double covalent bond or triple covalent bond between atoms of carbon. Finish. You already score 1 mark. So what type of question they will ask in the exam? I don't know lah. I don't understand what you teaching lah, sir. Okay, what type of carbon? Wait, almost. Okay, what type of question they will ask in the exam? Okay, look at here. Look at this. Which of the following is saturated hydrocarbon? Saturated hydrocarbon saja, bila you tengok ni kan, ini saturated hydrocarbon mesti ada carbon and okay, in the compound must have carbon and hydrogen. Ini ada oxygen, buang tong sampah. Ini ada oxygen, buang tong sampah. So these two don't see lah. Okay, saturated hydrocarbon means saturated. Saturated means full lah. Hydrocarbon belongs to what homologous series? Homologous series, alkane. What is the general formula of alkane? CnH2n plus 2. Alkane contains all single bond. Here got double bond, cannot. It should be single bond. You see C, single bond, single bond. So answer C. Any question? This type of question will come out in the exam. Okay, can I? So I still don't understand what you're saying. Okay, now look at this. Can I? Look at the general formula. Okay, okay. Okay, we do carbon, hydrogen only. That means this is called what? Hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon. All single covalent bond. Single covalent bond belongs to what? Kalau single, it belongs to alkane. All single, this is all. Okay, if at least one double covalent bond, this is belongs to alkene. Okay, alkene. And at least contain one triple bond, it is belongs to alkyne. Alkuna. Faham tak? Okay, then here they put all single. Single means what? Homologous series. Okay, functional group, alkane. Insoluble in water because this is made up of covalent compound. What is the general formula of compound? What is the general formula of alkane? CN H2N plus 2. So your answer B. Any question? So I still don't understand what you're teaching. Okay, this one. Tengok kita buat Okay, sangat senang. Okay, when they put saturated hydrocarbon, it is belongs to what homologous series? Alkene. Because you know already alkene. So why you take alkene? They put hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon means mesti ada carbon and hydrogen only, right? Hydrocarbon contain how many A? 1A, 2A, 3A, triple A. A number 1 we call alkane. Tulis dengan cantik supaya you faham. Alkene. Okay, this one alkene. This one alkyne. Alkyne. And which one is saturated? This is saturated. Tepu. Ini dua unsaturated. Tak tepu. Understand? Understand? Okay. So I already put what? Very simple, you tak payah hafal benda-benda yang ni. Okay. You hafal belakang punya perkataan. Alkane. All the name should start with A and E. If unsaturated should start with E and E. If unsaturated should start with Y and E. So mana satu saturated? Mana satu saturated? You see here, okay, this one A and E. Okay, this is saturated. All of you understand this is called what? Tepu. Okay, if you see this E and E, it is not saturated. If you see here E and E is not saturated. Okay, for this no answer lah. No answer. Okay, for this no answer, Okay, tak apalah. Okay, and if you see this U and E, okay, Y and E, alkyne, X sign, this is unsaturated. Okay, can unsaturated. So answer, no answer at all. No answer, only one is answer. They ask unsaturated, saturated. Which of the following is saturated? So answer, we have only one. Okay, ini again. Arvind, what is the mistake in this question? Inman? Siapa tahu?
So there's only one.
Okay, you
Only
see here.
one
Bahasa
saturated.
Melayu. Yeah, very good. Bahasa Melayu. Eksana. Okay. Bahasa Inggeris. Dia tulis apa? Exina. Salah ni. So this one, they should change the English one. This one, they should change this one. Okay. Exine. 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 They should change this. Hexane. Now you got answer. Okay, we follow the BM1, hexane. Okay, so you see here A and E. So this is saturated, this is saturated. So the answer 1 and 3, B. Understand? Okay, nah? Okay, so this type of question will come out in the exam. Okay, so today we already finished alkane, alkene, ni minggu depan kita akan habiskan these three lah. Okay, last one before I finish up Okay, last one. Okay, next week we go for last one. Last one very simple, you know. You all focus Okay, last part. Later you all do watch recording any. Okay, last part I want to go for physical properties. Physical properties you all hafal dua sahaja. Okay, physical properties of alkane, alkane, alkyne, okay, alkene, and last one alkyne, alkyne. And all this is made up of non-metal, okay, carbon, non-metal, carbon, non-metal. Must memorize. Hydrogen, non-metal, okay, hydrogen, non-metal, okay, hydrogen, non-metal. Okay, non-metal kan? So you tak perlu hafal dia punya physical properties. You memorize the physical properties of covalent compound because hydrocarbon is made up of covalent compound, covalent bonding. It has single covalent bond, double covalent bond, triple covalent bond. The physical properties follow the covalent bonding punya physical properties. Sir, saya masih tak hafal lagi. Physical properties of covalent compound number 1. Insoluble in water, then you tulis tetapi, but soluble in organic solvent. If they give you alkane, state one physical properties of alkane, you just put insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvent. Point number 2, do not conduct electricity in any state. Any state means solid, liquid, gas. Dia takkan dapat conduct electricity. That's all. Finish. The physical properties of alkene is what? Same. Insoluble in water, but soluble in organic solvent. You already get 1 mark. And point number 2, tidak dapat mengondaksikan arus elektrik dalam mana-mana keadaan fizik. Okay, do not conduct electricity in any state because they exist as mu molecule. Organic compound, covalent compound, alkane, alkene, alkyne exist as molecule. There is no freely moving ion to conduct electricity. Therefore, they do not conduct electricity in any state. Okay, physical properties number for alkyne, same only, sama juga. Okay, and last physical properties of covalent compound is what? Because covalent compound exists as molecule made up of non-metal, right? Apa jenis force exists between the molecule? We call weaker van der Waals forces of attraction. Thus, kita perlu bekalkan sedikit haba cukup untuk mengatasi daya tarikan antara molekul or daya tarikan van der Waals. Okay, the molecules is made up of covalent compound, is made up of van der Waals forces of attraction. There is a van der Waals forces of attraction exists between the molecule. Thus, a little amount of heat energy is needed to overcome the forces of attraction. Therefore, it has melting point. The melting point of alkane low. The melting point low. The melting point low. Alkane, alkene, alkyne. Ini tiga dia punya physical properties. Follow the physical properties of covalent compound. Kenapa dia mempunyai melting point yang low? Okay, alkane is made up of molecule. There is a weaker van der Waals forces of attraction exists between the molecule. Thus, little amount of heat needed to overcome the forces of attraction. Okay, can I? Any question? Okay, kita dah habis 3 compound. Okay, can? Okay, saya ulang balik apa kita belajar before we wrap up the session. Okay, for inorganic compound, you just remember it is not made up of living things. It is obtained from earth mineral dan juga dekat permukaan atmosphere. Example, remember carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, CaCO3. Tiga cukup. You tak payah pergi hafal. If you want to hafal one more, silicon carbide, tungsten carbide. If you are very smart, want to memorize everything, hafal ini. Dapat? Okay, organic compound dapat daripada apa? Obtained from living things. Living things. Sea animal creatures. Okay, plankton, all that. What is the main sources of organic compound? Just remember to put petroleum. Petroleum contains semua organic compound. Okay, nah? This petroleum ini dapat daripada apa? Daripada ocean, they cari gali, they take all this. Petroleum ini macam mana nak pecahkan kepada fraction. What method they do? Fractional distillation method. Kita ada dua method. Negara maju like Malaysia all, we use what? Fractional distillation method. Siapa yang buat benda ni? Petronas. Okay, kena? In fractional distillation method, mereka akan letak petroleum, the crude oil, mereka akan boil, and after that they will do what? In the condenser they will do condensation process. The first product, nak pakcik nak kahwin dalam laman Facebook. Apa dia punya function? Tolong baca dalam buku saya. Okay, kena? Petrol fuel, must remember. Okay, ini done. Okay, negara yang mundur, they will do what? Cracking method. Ini kita akan belajar next week. Because why? You need to memorize the equation. Following the equation. Can I? And do the calculation. Okay. So cracking, negara yang mundur. They take long chain hydrocarbon compound with the presence of catalyst, aluminium oxide and silicon oxide. They break into small form. Small alkane and alkene. Okay, macam mana nak pecah semua minggu depan. Okay, ni kena, ini sudah belajar. Cracking method. After cracking method, we already memorized 3 out of 4. Definition. Hydrocarbon means organic compound that contains carbon atom and hydrogen atom. You put here only. Take the only. Okay, saturated hydrocarbon. It contains single covalent bond between carbon atoms. Unsaturated hydrocarbon contain mesti ada perkataan at least, sekurang-kurangnya. One double covalent bond or triple covalent bond between carbon atoms. Finish, you already score marks. Okay, homologous series means the organic compound with same chemical properties, same general formula, dia campak dalam satu keluarga. And that keluarga is called homologous series. We have total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 family. Understand? Understand? Okay, next one, we go for from this 6 family, 3 family belongs to hydrocarbon. Alkane, alkene, alkyne. Okay, can I? Hydrocarbon means what? Saya ulang balik tadi, carbon and hydrogen atom only. Alkane, what is the general formula? CnH2n plus 2. Alkene, CnH2n. Alkyne, CnH2n minus 2. You must write this 9 times. Okay. Alkane, all single. Alkene, at least one double. Alkyne, at least one triple. What type of hydrocarbon? Alkane saturated, alkene unsaturated, alkyne also unsaturated. Okay, nah? Okay, physical properties, 3 must memorize. Alkane, alkene, alkyne, all same. Insoluble in water, soluble in organic solvent. Do not conduct electricity in gas, solid, liquid state. Melting point low. Okay, that's all. Okay, so that's all for today. Kita jumpa next class. Next Saturday ada. Okay, take care. Bye semua.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Thank you,
bye.
sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, bye. Bye
Thank you, sir.
semua. Okay, bye Inman. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Madhuri. Okay. Bye
Thank you, sir.
Zara. Bye Afika.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye. Bye Sharwan.